Greetings and welcome to the Rose Bush. I'm your host, Rose, and this is the channel where growth happens one thorn at a time, but it is also the segment I like to call 14,000 Things to Be Happy About by Barbara Ann Kipfer. So let's see what we have to be happy about today. Library research. Okay. But like, what kind of library research? Are we doing research on a library? Because that's exciting, okay? Think about National Treasure, think about Uncharted, which, I don't know why I said Uncharted. It's probably the most recently treasure hunting movie that I watched recently. It was okay. Library research. You know, I have a funny story about library and research. When I was in college, there was an assignment by one of my professors to go to the main campus's library, and it was like a scavenger hunt type situation, and you had to like find the legal law area, and you had to find this certain book or whatever. And so let me tell you, one, my university's, it was huge, probably not as big as others in the world, but the library itself was so overwhelming. It was just overwhelming being on that campus in general, which is why I never went to the main campus. But when I got there, I was so overwhelmed, but I found what I needed, and it was so funny. I ended up finding the book that I needed, and I ended up like propping the book up like this, but like this, right? And I took off my glasses, and I put my glasses on the book, and I took off my shoes, and I put my shoes at the base of the book. And to prove that this was like an extra credit assignment, but it was worth a lot of points. So like, you definitely didn't want to not do this extra credit assignment. Like, it was worth something crazy, like 20 points extra credit or something. So I was like, definitely going to do that. And so when I got there, I took the picture and I had submitted it to my professor, with a funny story about how overwhelming it was and how chaotic it was. And I was there so long trying to figure out what I was doing that I turned into a legal book. And he thought it was funny. And plus I had that professor pretty much for every class, throughout my undergrad. So it was funny. It was a good time. And again, something as trivial as library research, someone in the world can really find joy and happiness in that. And I feel like that's what's so amazing about this book is, you know, and just in general, just being in that state of mind to just appreciate all the little things, to just take a moment to be like, wow, look at that cloud, look at that flower, look at that bug, look at that baby, look at that person's shoes. Like, I don't know about any of you all, but when I give a stranger kindness and compliment them on whatever have you, it may make them feel weird because people don't necessarily take compliments well. Like, we're not taught how to take compliments well. So it's like, in giving those compliments and being kind, it makes me feel good. And I'm not afraid to tell somebody. I'm not afraid to tell somebody if they smell good, if I like their shirt, if I like their shoes, if I think they're pretty, if they have a great smile, if they have nice teeth. I have a thing about teeth. It's for another day. You know, I have no problem telling someone because you should. And you should tell somebody if they got something in their teeth, in their face, on their butt, on their shirt. Tell them, okay? Come on. Don't let them be Yzma, okay, with a piece of broccoli stuck, all right? Do them a solid and help them out, okay? So I would love if you did me a solid and hit that like button, hit that bell, and hit that subscribe button, because I want you to grow with me in this channel, because growth happens one thorn at a time. It's painful, it's messy, but at the end of the day, it blooms and it's beautiful. So thank you so much for watching The Rosebush and 14,000 Things to Be Happy About. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.